Okay everybody, it's approximately 34 degrees out here. As you can see, it's snowy in the background. I have this beast powered on. Let's see what it does. The first run of the HOSIM X-07 in the snow. Just taking it a little bit easy right now. Okay, let's do some full throttle action. Do a couple little donuts there. Now keep in mind, these leaves are pretty deep. They're, cause I didn't rake these up. So we have snow, we have a lot of leaves out here. And she's doing good, man. Look at that thing go. That's only 2S. And I have the rate turned up all the way on the remote, so it's as fast as she could go. Spinning those tires like crazy. You can see them leaves pick up too. Look at that. No problem, right through the snow. Uh-oh, I think she's stuck on some, on a twig there. That's okay, we'll go grab it. Man, look at this thing. I think she got hung up on something there. I don't know, guys, what do you think? What do you think so far? I mean, this is some thick stuff out here. For this thing to be rocking on 2S, full wheel drive action going on. Get her back in frame. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. Handles pretty well for so far, being brand new out of the box, no modifications, bone stock, other than the electrical dial grease that I use to help protect electronics. Highly recommended. I wouldn't use hot glue over the ESC connectors because it looked like it had a few other channels, so where if you want to add more lights to it, you can, which I may do in the future, because it does have the LEDs on the front bumper that are power on when you turn the unit on. Those lights also flash if you forget to turn your remote on. Now I'm full trigger, guys. I'm full trigger on this whole run so far in this deep, leafy, snowy area. The snow's not too deep, but as you can see, it can handle it full speed, full trigger, or full throttle, whatever you want to call it. Look at that, no problem. These tires are doing a lot of spinning, so we are really putting this thing to the abuse. Let's get a look at it. And look at that. Oh man. Get some of that snow off there. We do got some leaves that we could clear off here in a minute, but nothing's getting tangled up in the drivetrain. But look at that. We're gonna continue to run it until the battery goes, and then we're gonna drop a 3S in there and see what this baby can really do out here. Let's go ahead and finish out these batteries. Those are them two 7.42 cell LIPOs that are fully charged. They are together running in this truck. Look at this thing, man, just powering right through. That full wheel drive. You know, for a 110 scale, or you could say 112 scale, leave your comments below what you think the size is. I would say it's closer to 112. But hey, for the price, you can't beat it. This X-07 is ripping it up. Man. Not sure how long we've been running it here so far, at least a few minutes anyway. But you gotta remember, if you're on some like loose dirt or better terrain, as you can see, this grass is a little tall and it's also packed with, or it has all them leaves on there. So this thing is really going to work. Let's get some distance on it, you know, a little distance here. Get it through some more of that deep stuff. Look at that. And it's handling really good. I mean, it's not really spinning out of control. I mean, you can make it do that. I'm not worried about heat issues right now, only because that's not really a concern right now. Because it is about 32 to 34 degrees out right now. And you would think them plastics would get a little brittle, so we are putting this thing through the ultimate test. And I forgot to mention that I did use dielectrical grease on the power button because it is on the outside, which would be getting attacked with all that snow and the wetness that will be hitting it. Look at that. Then the next time we're gonna get some ramps out here. I mean, look at this thing just go. It's unstoppable. But yeah, we'll get some ramps out here one day and we'll get this baby going in some air. Right now, this is the only weather that I have that I could deal with right now as far as conditions. Get some donuts going on there. Not bad, guys. No, you can barely see the blue on it. So covered with icy snow. I mean, look at this thing, just ripping it up. If you guys own one of these, let me know what your thoughts are on it. I'm actually having a blast out here. I'll put a link in the description of where you can buy one of these. But man, I'm telling you, coming with 2 batteries, 2 bodies, and you guys are seeing it right here. There's no editing here, other than if I just do a jump cut to the next battery scene or something, you know. But look at this thing. I mean, I'm just full trigger, man, just full, right there. Just gotta make sure I don't hit nothing here. Let's take it back out into some deep snow. And the leaves are thicker back there, of course. Still ripping it up. All right, I think she's about to slow down a little bit here. Maybe not, let's see. Make sure we don't have nothing in the drivetrain. Just some leaves here, no big deal. We'll pop them out. Let's give it a quick. I don't know, man. I gotta say, I mean, it's cold out here, my hands are freezing, but hey, check this out. This thing is still running like a champ. Let me show you guys the, okay. So as we can see here, you see those lights flashing? That's gonna be an indicator that your batteries are running low. So they are in the low voltage mode. Yeah, I could tell that doesn't have the power it did. But hey, check that out, man. This is some rugged stuff here for this machine. And I tell you what, it handled it like a champ. So now let's go inside. I'm gonna go ahead and put the 3S LIPO in here and let's see what this baby could do. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. All right, everybody, so I do have the Ovonix 3S battery installed in this beast. I went ahead and let it defrost. I took the air gun to it and blew it all dry. And as you can hear, the motor, oh here. I don't know if you can hear the fan motor, but it is running a bit stronger on that 3-cell. All right, first run on 3-cell. Let's see what it does. Oh, the punch is insane, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, now she's a wheelie king. Holy cow. Oh, yeah. Get her in some snow. Some thick leaves out there in the back. Let's get some full throttle punches on the way here. Get maybe a little jump here. There we go. Holy cow, guys. Oh, the first flip. But that's expected. No problem. This thing can handle it. I'm telling you, man. This thing is fun. This thing's a lot of fun, guys. Full throttle. I don't want to full throttle too much because it is pretty wet out here. It's slippery. Just don't want to spin nothing out. Look at that thing, man. If this thing had the traction, it would probably flip. I mean, look at that. Okay, let's get a little run in here. We're also gonna do some speed runs on 2S versus 3S on this beast. Also with the lights, it might have went in the thermal mode, but I'm pretty sure with the runtime on those smaller 2S batteries that those lights flashing means that it's your battery is about toast or in the low voltage mode. Because it did lose the power. Oh, we got a stick there. Let's get out of there. Wow, man, is this thing ripping. Yeah, I don't think it was a thermal shutdown because it's pretty cold out here. But hey, you guys are seeing it right here, man. Right here. No problem at all. Let's get her out of this area here. There we go. That's where the four-wheel drive action kicks in. What a wheelie king. Look at all that snow that we disturbed and this little bit of runtime that we have done. Try and maybe get a little bit of donuts going on there. Don't want to overspin the tires. Let's get her in the deep snow. Get her out here. Wow, man, look at that thing just rip. You don't need full throttle when the tires are spinning like that. Wow. Even from half to full throttle, man, this thing just boogies. And just so you know, let me bring the car back here for a second. Man. So you have some functions on the remote. Pretty self-explanatory. You can set your throttle, you can set the steering radius, you can set a bunch of stuff. I got the throttle turned up all the way, and throttle punch, I guess you would say. This is how fast you would want your steering, and this is your steering trim to trim it out when you're on the road, like when you go do speed runs or just running on pavement, or whatever the case is. All I did was took the car and I eyeballed it, and she's running straight. That's all them three knobs do there. The other ones is to reverse your steering or your throttle, which both of these are set to reverse. That's where it came from the factory. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue to run the battery out on this one. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. I don't think she has enough power to tilt itself back up just because of by design, but she's full of snow on the inside and still running like a champ. I'm blown out of my mind for the price of this RC car so far, from unboxing it, just charging up some batteries and throwing it in there and watching this thing perform on 2S and 3S. Look at that. Man, you really want to wake this up. Man, that Ovonix 2200 milliamp battery really does the trick for this. And it fits that battery box perfect. Now, I'm not sure if HOSIM has, I'm pretty sure they carry a 3S battery. I'd have to research that. But I had bought this for my Z06 for a brushless setup I'm putting in that buggy, which I'll have on the video here soon. Wow. It doesn't have a fan. It does have a fan for the ESC, as you guys heard, but it does not have a cooling fan for the motor, but it does have a cooling fin. So in the summertime, I might want to bring my heat gun and check temps. Oh, look at that. Front flip. There's a rut over here, but that's okay. I'll do the walk of shame. I'm not ashamed of that. Because it's hard to see below the snow and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and clear it out. Wow. Oh, that is so cool. Man, this thing is so much fun. Go ahead and get this stick out of the way here. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and continue to drain this battery. Show you guys that, I mean, if you could see, it like disappears in the leaves. That's how thick it is out there. And this thing is just taking it. No problem. Look at this. Full throttle there. Look at that, wheeling on the slippery grass and leaves. Wow. Now, if this isn't an ultimate test, then what is besides air in it? But I'm not gonna be taking this thing to the moon for many reasons. You know, this is I would say it's hobby grade. Some may say toy hobby grade maybe. I'm sure there's parts on the internet that you could upgrade to or find the factory parts for it. You guys check out the directions or instructions, the owner's manual that comes with, and it breaks down all the parts and everything. And I mean, man, see what the reverse, how fast the reverse is. Oh, no, not too bad. And this is the first HOSIM RC car that I've ever bought. And I gotta say, I don't know what the experience you guys are having with yours, but man, this thing is a blast. So far, I mean, we're in the snow, the leaves, a little bit of, you know, a lot of loose grass, tall grass, a lot of leaves as you can see. And it's just taking it. I don't think I'm going back to 2S, guys. I think I'm gonna keep this thing on 3S. Maybe get another one of these HOSIM batteries. And have a couple of these on hand for when I go out to do my speed runs on this X-07 and on my Z06. Let's see, let's get that four-wheel drive going on and get out of that rut. Oh man, I can't wait to get this thing on pavement. Get some GPS speed meter runs. Look at that. This is some hardcore stuff for this truck, guys. I mean, some people may call it toy grade, but I tell you, I don't know, man. I think it's, because it is rebuildable. You can get parts for these. You can upgrade them. I am very impressed. You guys seen all the videos I do. I treat my cars very well, but I also, you know, tend to get a little rough with them, as you know. And for a vehicle of this size, yeah, I mean, it's taking it. We're gonna definitely gonna get some ramps out here in the future. We will be jumping this thing, that's for sure. And also gonna do some speed runs with it, and we'll see after it all, you know, when we drain this battery pack out, we'll let it dry out. I'll take it to the air compressor, blow it out, and let it sit, and when we get some dry pavement out here, we'll take it out in the street. But look at this thing, man. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see the LED lights, but they're still solid with this 3S pack. I have never owned an HOSIM X LIPO, but I will tell you, so far I'm impressed. 3S, the punch level's fine. I mean, all right, man, look at this. I mean, full punch, still full power after all that. I mean, this thing is just a beast. Okay, it might be running a little low. Let's see, full punch. No, maybe not. All right. I'm pretty excited, guys. I might have to purchase another one of these. Okay, that's it. No more. Let's go check it. Okay, guys, again, as you can see, the lights are flashing, which means it went into low voltage protection, which is a good safety feature to save on your battery. And yeah, so let's go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and dry this thing out, pull the battery out, blow it out, and I'll meet you back at the bench. All right, well, we're back inside, and check it out. Took the air compressor, blew it all dry. I inspected all the internals, and as you can see, no damage. Let's go ahead and pop the body off. I did pull the batteries out. I do have them in storage mode. That's why you kind of want like a hobby grade LiPo charger, a good one, so you could balance charge. And yeah, check it out. She's nice and dry. Like I said, I went through every part on here. In the instructions, I did briefly run through it to see if there was any ESC settings, which I didn't see any. Maybe I missed it. To see if you could program the ESC. I don't know if there is or not. Couldn't find anything, but the stock servo held up. They do say in the manual to tighten up your wheel nuts to check them after each run, which does make sense. I did check them after the fact and they were tight. They weren't, nothing was wrong. But yeah, guys, I gotta say, seriously. But hey, pros, I like that fact it comes with 2 batteries. It comes with 2 bodies. Comes with extra clips with the pull tabs like that. And what else is there? The fact that it could run through some heavy debris. You have the option for a 3S LIPO. You know, not much more to say other than she's a beast so far. So yeah, I mean, I like the way the lights tell you that, you know, the batteries are draining. That's about it. Cons? I don't know if I have any cons yet because it's so new. It's just out of the box, just like anything else you own. You gotta play with it. You gotta run it. You gotta check it out. You gotta bash it. You gotta jump it. But you gotta admit, it's like 32 to 34 degrees outside, so it's practically freezing. Everything held up, nothing broke, even though we're on flat ground. But we were in a lot of debris, heavy debris, with sticks and twigs and leaves and, you know, heavy leaves with the thick grass. And this thing just powered right through it on 2S as well. And you guys saw that. I have nothing as of right now bad to say about this. Do I recommend you buy this? Absolutely, because of the price. Go check it out. I'll put a link below. And you guys could check it out for yourself and all the, you know, the description on it. And let me tell you, the pictures on the websites and just doesn't do it justice. You gotta see it in person. These are some really sharp looking bodies. So hey guys, if you enjoyed this show, please like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends, hit that like button, and have a great day.